What the frick? Motor City Machine Guns is here. Motor City Machine Guns. Oh my god. They're in AEW. They're in AEW. What a shocker.
Did you really think we wouldn't be here? Because let me tell you, town of New Orleans, plays scenes right here in the greatest city in the history of this civilization. Anywhere in the world, any show, and it's been a guys are the unique level of talent. Obviously, I saw both matches in NXT for both these individuals, both because this right here is where the best wrestle.
Saints right off the bell, looking to make a huge statement right now.
What up, dope? Detroit, in more ways than one, we are home. And it is our immense pleasure to finally say the Motor City Machine Guns are all elite. What an incredible way, I mean stunning way, to begin this telecast here tonight. Take a look at the giant screens. The Motor City Machine Guns are all elite. So you're 100% right about business picking up with the Young Buck challenging for the world title. But Wembley Stadium, you're going to think the Motor City Machine Guns are riding in the wings. The entire dynamic just shifted. All tag teams just got put on notice for the Motor City Machine Guns being attacked with all elite. Super exciting. As we continue our 2 days here in Detroit, fans are so happy to bring in some great wrestling action tonight. After McGinnis and of course,
Certainly sky high right here.
Oh my god.
bless that man, Ricky.
He's blessed the NXT universe. He's blessed Friday Night SmackDown, and
Bruh.
here comes a blessing for him. And Saints turns
This
it
is
around,
just
reverse
insane.
neckbreaker. And instead of capitalizing for the cover big once again, that air Saints.
We talk about the attributes of Ricky Saints now going into the cover. Don't think he's going to get the win, and did not. That's where maybe you asked me earlier about the future and how to go about things. I think Ricky Saints sometimes needs to focus
Oh, how
on getting
fitting
the
the
job done
Rascals,
in the
baby.
ring, picking up a victory, and then floating afterwards. Right there, that might have cost him here in this matchup. Time will tell.
We're talking about these two of the top contenders for the United States Championship, and this Sunday we find out who the next challenger is for the undisputed WWE Champion between Sami Zayn and Finn Balor.
What a matchup that's going to be. I mean, if you really look at those two athletes, those two superstars,
Balor coming back the other way. Only two.
everything they've been through from Sami Zayn to his time before the WWE, the same can be said for Finn Balor. Balor able to whoa.
It's like Saints might have got caught in the mouth there.
The referee doing a nice job of checking in after that. And that was a collision in the center of the ring. I don't mean to take away from the question you asked, but what a clothesline. And Carmelo Hayes might have just rung the bell of Ricky Saints. Saints seems to be worse for wear.
Talk about shifting the focus on a dime as Carmelo pops right back up, and him has found a second wind. As Melo going right
Oh,
towards Ricky
trios
Saints.
titles
There
on
we
the
go.
line. Oh,
We
shoot.
talk about these two being two of the more accomplished superstars in NXT history. As Ricky Saints looking to prove a point right here. And a dirty Diana ripped off right there from Carmelo Hayes into the cover.
Woo!
And a near fall.
Almost a smooth criminal. Being
Is
able
there a way
to
to
take this
start,
one
do
right from
two
his
clocks at
opponent
the
is
same
Carmelo
time?
Hayes.
I think we talk about Carmelo being that former United States champion.
Oh, I
Does
can
the
do
title
it.
mean anything different to him when Trick is the current champion?
I think it does because it was Carmelo Hayes who brought Trick Williams into NXT. It was a bond and a brotherhood that they both had on that brand. Nice counter though. Up over.
Hayes puts on the brakes. Melo coming back.
And it's
Roll
short,
up on
yes.
the two.
I do think it means more to be able to take that title from Trick Williams with the history both of those men have had.
These two going back and forth, counter offense by both superstars. Innovative offense there by Saints, dumping Hayes right on his face in the cover. Another near fall there for the
We're
absolute.
defending a tag team championship, trio championship here against the Rascals. Well, look at this guy, man. We're talking about an arrogant, talented kid.
He's setting him up here with that Roshan Bow. So finish off.
Giving him grief about not having
Wow.
Melo, the familiarity inside the ring recently has put him right in that position. Nice counter there by Ricky Saints.
great haircut.
Melo
You save money
trying
on
to get back in
shampoo
position. Saints.
Oh, that first jump.
Well, there's that.
Try
Everything
again.
from you,
Looking for it again, and Melo with a nice counter. And this time connects with first 48.
Finish it. Tonight's
And this
match
time,
is presented by
Melo.
There you go. Jeez Louise. Wow.
Nick Carmelo Hayes this time gets one up. On his rival Ricky Saints.
He certainly does. And what a back and forth matchup that was. Hats off to that superstar.
As we're leading into the end of a Friday Night SmackDown at SummerSlam weekend, Carmelo Hayes looking to set the pace right here. Ricky Saints has the prime position for that Rochambeau.
He's saving us from all practice that 15 to
Just
jump
like
to
that, connects with the first 48.
We went
And
sitting
Carmelo
down,
this
checking
time
in some of
comes
the
out
right
on
place in
top.
his corner. And now, once a second before
Carmelo
Rich
Hayes
very
gets a
smartly
big
takes a
victory to
step
set the
back.
pace for a
Boy,
huge
scared
weekend
because
here in the
he gets it out and
WWE.
he puts to the corner and you see to the left.
Main event returns the high-flying duo
Exactly,
Rocky
that's the
Wild
last
and Chris
person you want to be
Del
facing against.
Toro.
Oh,
Wow.
that could Ricochet taking it 2-3 minutes and the Rascals building that right. And attack is made and here comes
Alright, okay. No, it's going to be a quick commercial break.
the incredibly athletic Bishop Khan picking up. Oh my God, it's a count. 1, 2. Motor City Madness does not look the same as Mile High Madness, but in my book, back to drubbing thus far. You're not getting used their strength, their power, and their quickness. And you know what, Paul? This is the thing that the Madness going for. They've got athleticism, they've got power, they've got quickness, they've got athletic ability. I mean, they just really have it all.
They do have everything. Just look at the size of Bishop's quads for crying out loud. That says a lot about power right there. Explosiveness contained. You know, Ricochet's a good mouthpiece to get him covered. Ricochet's that good mouthpiece to create the height, to get things going. Whether he irritates you or not, He is good at getting your attention. In a trios championship team like that, they seem like they have all the holes plugged.
Into the corner, Zachary Wentz back in, ricochet. Makes a running start. Wentz goes out with a turn off the middle turnbuckle pass. We see the excitement on social media about the Motor City Machine Gun chair. And here goes Wentz again up on top. Takes him over. Going up to Wentz. And now Zachary Wentz. Nope, that is Desmond Xavier in there. And now here comes Myron Reed. And then Darrison, he out. Lung blower, stomp on the back. Great combination. Take a look at what these kids can do. Speaking of speed.
How'd you feel about the Rascals stealing all your stuff, Paul?
Today, looking to build some momentum after the recent win here on main event.
14,000 here in California. What a state-of-the-art facility this is.
Indeed, of course, the home of our Netflix premiere just about a year and a half ago. And tonight, our home for main event, taking us into a huge weekend in WWE.
Biggest party of the summer. Can't wait to get to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We'll talk about some of the action that we're going to see over the weekend. Can't forget hell in a cell.
Cannot wait for that.
I can't wait to see these two, by the way. Two men we're both very familiar with.
Of course, this guy right here, Vic. The baddest SOB from the CLE.
The CLE.
Not a winning comeback. I think that might be a factual statement made by you, which I'm assuming came through him.
And here comes the man who stands right at the top of the Evolve division. When it comes to that championship gold, you see Harlan Lewis right there. Hard-hitting, no-nonsense combination here, Vic, from Evolve. The first two superstars that ever appear on Evolve, and then come to main event before ever appearing on NXT.
Well, I know you are Mr. Evolve, so I'm sure you're smiling ear to ear at this junction. But the first thing that I noticed about Harlan and Harley is when they come through the curtain, they demand the attention of the WWE universe. All eyes around them. They're not running. They're not sprinting. They are methodically moving to the ring. They are soaking in this moment. And what a moment this could be. We could be on a verge of a major upset here tonight.
We've seen Harlan Lewis in singles action a couple of times here on main event. Harley Riggin's first appearance, and he's certainly ready to make a statement. See if that shotgun will go bang here tonight on main event.
These are two bad individuals. We've seen them since they both arrived in the Performance Center.
Harley Riggin's riding away the momentum as well.
The matches on main event. You missed Carmelo Hayes versus Ricky Saints. This right here is Harlan Lewis and Harley Riggins against the LWO, and then Ren Sinclair versus Lyra Valkyria. Right now on this side, it is a trios championship match between the Demand and the Rascals.
Indeed, and Nick, we noted it during their entrance for the LWO. How did they capitalize on defeating Dark State recently here on main event?
Someone LWO is almost that when it comes to tag teams from NXT. So they got the benefit of Dark State former NXT tag team champions. But they're in there right now with two individuals that aren't going to back down. They're not going to shy away. Really, it is the unknown. My question is, how does LWO battle the unknown? They knew what Dark State was. They knew the players of Dark State. There isn't a lot in the playbook. There isn't a lot of tape, quote unquote, on Harlan and Harley.
As you see Joaquin Wild looking to stay one step ahead here of Harlan Lewis with that speed and quickness. Of course, Vic, we're both very familiar. We go back to the second episode of LFG Season 3. Harlan Lewis, Harley Riggins certainly were against each other in tag team action, and that one really blew up right in front of our face.
So it's interesting how opposites attract between these two. You think of other teams like Axiom and Nathan Frazier. They had all these matches, a lot of competition, trying to one-up them. In the end, they needed to come together to find success. The first tag made it.
Harley Riggins' first opportunity here on main event, and Vic, what an opportunity really it is for Harley Riggins here in his first appearance in tag team match.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Logan Paul isn't calling Harley Riggins soon. If keep that Cleveland connection going. Could you see that man in the vision?
That would be a very interesting acquisition there for the Vision. Did you see the LWO trying to utilize that speed and quickness right now? Wow, what a signature double team right here. As Cruz del Toro looking to dial it up with the quebrada into the cover. Center of the ring, hooks the outside leg here for the LWO.
Harley Riggins kicking out at one, showing you the power. And there's a lot of individuals sitting right now behind the scenes that are having their eyes on these two NXT superstars. These bona fide of all superstars as well.
There's a crossbody from the top. Nice separation created by Cruz del Toro. And another near fall.
Because when you talk about LFG, when you talk about Evolve for Harlem and Harley, it's all about the opportunity to get reps and to open the eyes of those around. General Manager Robert Stone, General Manager, Adam Pearce. And right now, all eyes on Harlem and Harley as they are going to work.
Referee Jeremy Marcus is back with his turn, and Nick, we wondered how these two could coexist as a tag team, and certainly looking pretty good right here.
Certainly are up front right now, and things are going to get turned from bad to worse for the LWO.
As here comes the Evolved champion, 245 pounds from Long Island, New York.
You don't see this very often. Harlem Lewis had that right arm wrapped underneath the rope so Cruz del Toro could get nowhere to inflict damage.
You can see a lot of growth in Harlem's game right here. Runner up in LFG Season 2, into the cover up the belly to back suplex, another near fall.
Think about some of the tutelage from LFG that he was able to work under. Booker T, Bubba Ray, The Undertaker. You know, you have guys like Kevin Owens, Natty showing up as well. The fact that they're able to take this information and process it so quick and be here on Main Event, taking on a team like the LWO here in Los Angeles, says a lot about those two competitors.
Competitive tag team action right
Well, that's because it's like just happened like maybe like 20 minutes ago. If anything, you gotta.
That's a great question. I think the Bloodline might have the upper hand.
Yes, so. But they, Brett, if you look up their names right now, I bet there's a short.
Come back from the OTC. Just acknowledge your tribal chief. And then there's Royce Keys, who has a close relationship with someone like Jacob Fatu. There's more questions than answers, but we're getting an answer right now at just how damn good Harlem and Harley are.
Harley Riggins and Harlem Lewis keeping Cruz del Toro isolated. And the treasure of Cordova might have just found an opening tag made to the Evolved champion. And Harlem, nice job cutting the ring right in half once again. Look at the power. Into the backbreaker, cover, center of the ring. Another near fall.
Harlem and Harley have not been in these sort of waters before with this sort of atmosphere, with these sort of bright lights. You hear them yelling right now, and they keep going, They can't get frustrated in this moment.
See that attitude there of Harlem Lewis as he knocks Joaquin Wild off the apron. And Cruz del Toro lays him right out in the LWO. Looking to get the fresh man in here.
Harley reaching out for the tag. Wild right now climbing right back up.
Harlem Lewis won that championship 2 weeks ago from Aaron.
Here we go.
And here comes Joaquin Wild and the Smooth Criminal. Looking to show off his moves right here. And Wild going 1-on-2 against Harlem Lewis and Harley Riggins. Satellite DDT, down goes Riggins. You can see the size disadvantage once again being overcome by the LWO.
Ooh, kick right to the chest. Look at Wild right now. He's cruising, no pun intended. Nice takedown.
Armbar, center of the ring.
Oh my God! Oh my God! The Rascals almost won the trios title.
That is a rip.
Got the deal. Tag is made. Bishop Condon, the tag goes to me.
Dude, this match is insane.
Desmond Xavier down. Oh, sandwich. Pick up. Squash. Squish and squash and cover 1, 2, 3.
11:26.
They definitely have 2 feet.
Yep.
Still to come here on Main Event. Fresh off a victory in Saturday night's Main Event, Lyra Valkyria returns to action as she battles WWE Speed Champion Ren Sinclair. The Valkyria continue to build momentum, and will Ren secure a massive victory for the Ren QCC? We'll find out when these two face off next.
The Dramamine after watching that.
Finisher, moving the knife, presented by Mortal Kombat 2 now on HBO Max. We're off and running, but right now we understand that Lexi Air is standing by with the former Trios champs.
I am here with the conglomeration. Last night on Dynamite, you guys lost your trio titles. How do we get back on track from there?
I gotta be honest with you guys. I feel so bad about it. I just put my name into the Continental Cup.
Oh, dude, I definitely underdid that too.
I can't believe you two.
But
I did as well. That means we might have to. Whoa, let's not worry about that. Because the three of us were nominated for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which we will be doing live tonight. We just got to figure out if Orange puts ice on me, I put ice on Robbie. Who's going to put ice on Orange? Don't worry. I got three to choose on to do the honors for us.
Who are you guys nominating?
Tom Hardy. I'm doing, obviously, Dominic Toretto. Who's going to be mine? I'll switch it. That's it.
Sure, okay. And second challenge, you check conclusion. Back to you guys.
Lexi, thanks. We've heard a lot about the Continental Cup, and we're going to be talking. As a matter of fact, when we come back, we'll be talking all
Less
about
than 24 hours after Wednesday is complete, the Women's Speed Championship debut.
all work. And of course,
Not to mention next Tuesday, NXT, the championship that sits around her waist will be defended. Rhett Sinclair going up against Daria. The clock in that women's speed
Roman Reigns'
championship.
schedule has just come out.
Yes. Yes.
He's at Money in the Bank.
It's the best title of Money in the Bank.
He's going to be at Money in the Bank.
August 6th. And by the Wingstop May 40th. Always fresh.
There's, I hear you.
At Wingstop.com. And by Chase Freedom, the official credit card of SummerSlam. What'd you do for Wednesday?
Lay back on pool. What do you mean by that? What'd you do for Wednesday? What the hell's Wednesday? What do you think this woman did for Wednesday?
Certainly something a bit different than we're used to seeing. And what's the saying? Out with the old, in with the new. A revamped Lyra Valkyria, as recently we've seen a side of her, unlike any that we've seen before.
The actions speak louder than words. And what she did to Bayley Saturday night's main event, all of her actions leading up to Saturday night's main event in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. I don't know what's going through the mind of Rhett Sinclair right now, but I hope she's not thinking about next Wednesday. She's thinking about right now.
Certainly a bit unhinged is the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. And Ben, you've seen Lyra Valkyria since day one in NXT, all the way through to Monday Night Raw, now a main event tonight. How much change have you seen in Valkyria?
I've known Lyra, called Lyra's matches even dating back to NXT UK. You know, even further back. And I think right now maybe there's just a little bit of a crack in the foundation of Lyra. This is someone who has always talked about being a fan of Becky Lynch. Whether she went toe-to-toe with Becky Lynch tried to break her arm. Being a fan of Bayley, and we've seen how that has exploded. So she's seen all of her heroes somewhat stab her in the back. I know that has to mess with her mind, and I think you're seeing that firsthand in the center of the ring right now with the superstar that she has become.
Certainly see maybe who her next hero is and possibly her next victim. For one Lyra Valkyria, but taking a look at the Women's Speed Champion here. Very big chance for Rhett Sinclair to prove herself tonight to the entire WWE.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, all joking aside about Wednesday, we know exactly what this woman can do. We've seen her on NXT. We saw her perform at premium live events like Deadline. We've seen her win the Speed Championship, and everything she's done up to this point has gotten her here. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she does next. Nice takedown cover.
Nice counter indeed by Rhett Sinclair. A fantastic in-ring technician as the Women's Speed Champion.
Whoa.
You may consider Rhett Sinclair a bit underrated. There's a backslide. Only two there on Lyra Valkyria. Looking at controlling the bases trend. Another pinning combination. Another near fall. Also, Ren considered one of the more friendly superstars in the locker room, the type of superstar that would lend human monies to Dan Hatton.
How many human monies are you going to give him?
I don't know. See, maybe Dominic Mysterio has to give him money this coming Sunday in that incredible match that's going to be going down.
Human monies on a pole.
Very first.
You're the WWE, $100,000. I mean, it's Judgment Day, just cut their losses and walk away.
With a Judgment Day, I mean, you got to be sitting pretty good right now. Of course, tip your hat to Raquel Rodriguez, huge Monday this past Monday night on Raw, knocking off Soul Rude with a brand new Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Uh-oh. Who's this about?
And of course, the champion of the Continental Cup will also win the Continental Championship. John Moxley, the Continental Champion, will be in it. And beginning next Saturday on Collision, will kick off the round of 16 as 16 defenders fight in a single elimination tournament. Contests under Continental rules, inspired by the English FA Cup. Competitors of all level experience, including the reigning Continental Champion John Moxley, will be involved in it. All the matches, by the way, are drawn at random. So 16 names in a hat. You win, you go back into the hat once again. You never know who your opponents are going to be. And of course, also, you will get permanent ownership of that cup, and you will become the Continental Champion. That is our summertime tournament. Of course, the Continental Classic comes up in the winter, and it's all coming to London, Nigel.
It certainly is, but let me stop you and give you a scoop. A scoop with Will Ospreay challenging for the world title at Wembley Stadium. Right. Having watched the FA Cup for many years, I have been inspired to be a lion for a day and a lamb for a lifetime. I'm throwing my name into the hat for the Continental Cup. There isn't an Englishman alive today who doesn't want to play in the Cup final at Wembley Stadium.
Wow, and like we said, it all kicks off next week here on Collision, leading us to London.
Hey, why? It's literally just the Continental Classic with a single elimination.
You choose it first from Boston, Massachusetts, winning 218 pounds, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso
To redemption, the pain maker, certainly brought the pain when it came to Tommaso Ciampa, who came as he got one of the most brutal, violent matches of his Ciampa, who brought the drill into the match, but ultimately, after the pain maker laid out the former TNT champion, he used the drill and forced Ciampa to quit, to submit, but the scar still remains on the head of the Psycho Killer.
and his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Nick Camarado.
That's a man who can express 600 pounds.
And to express you, Paul.
Yeah, come on. Stop.
Definitely down. I'm out for that.
Tommaso Ciampa, I hope you notice, we talked about that bandage that
Lyra makes another strong statement right here tonight, forcing her opponent to submit yet again.
Look in the eyes was so different than the Lyra Valkyria.
Certainly a different type of celebration right there for Lyra. Let's take a look at some of this action right here. Takes down Frank Sinclair and been expanding that offensive playbook as we've seen over the last couple of weeks, making Lyra Valkyria that much more dangerous.
It really is, and making that playbook that much more deeper. Actions speak louder than words. I said it earlier, and the actions of Lyra Valkyria are now screaming throughout the entire women's line.
Lyra picks up the win. We'll see it tomorrow night on Friday Night SmackDown, and this weekend Minneapolis for 2 nights of SummerSlam.
He's wrestling Nick Camarado.
Another one, Jay. 1, 2,
Damn. That didn't last long.
Ciampa's got things to prove after redemption. He's going to the
All right. Now let's go. Steady by is Hangman and a Page.
Oh. Hi, Hangman.
You know, I said a few weeks ago that now I was going to have to find something else to do. And what happened last night was absolutely not what I expected.
I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, man.
You know, last night before I was about to take off, Big Deal already split and I saw what they were doing, the conglomeration, and I just couldn't let that slide. But I really appreciate you having my back.
No problem.
Somebody else wants to say thank you as well.
Hey, Mr. Hammond.
What's up?
Thank you very much for having my money's back. No problem. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Look, I've kind of been trying to figure out what to do with myself since I came back here, and the answer has not yet been clear. But I don't know. Tell me if I'm crazy, but next week we're in Mexico City, and I can't think of anything better to do before I hit cutting on than to challenge for the trios titles with Frontino.
Oh, wow. You know, I have an idea for the name of this team.
Okay.
What if we are el bueno, el malo y el feo?
Okay.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, which one's the ugly one? Guys, which one's the ugly one?
They're going to have a shot at the trios titles on Wednesday. Dynamite in that is Suzuki, I think. Their trios team is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Rollin Birds and Azuki. No, I'm not. Oh, can I borrow the background right away, please?
Started back in 2019. And now, Azuki teamed up with the Brawling Birds in this trios match. Hangman and Page, at one time were trios champs, of course, for Jetski. Then they lost the trios championship, and Hangman, of course, went on to defend the world championship. And he never had a chance to get that rematch. And now he's got a chance now to really become trios champion once again. A rematch they never done.
Arena Mexico, no less as well, one of the most prestigious venues in all of wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, it's not yet.
Crazy Billy starts, of course. Her minions been training in Diamante to go up against the Raleigh Birds and Azuki in this trios matchup.
It's going to be a great matchup. A lot of conflicts there. The Brawling Birds, of course, undefeated as they head in towards Wembley Stadium. 7 or 8 matches, 7 or 8 victories. The Birds look as strong as ever. I'm not sure about the stereotype they propagate, though. We don't all go to the pub and get drunk and start fights.
All right, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Well, that could be remedied. You know that, don't you? It's called the toothbrush. Okay.
I'll be back.
No, I'm allowed to. I'm English. Okay. Hey, the Birds have a big match coming up next week on Wednesday. They're going to be teamed up with the new Women's World Champion, of course, and that would be Willow Nightingale to take on the World Tag Team Champions, the Divine Dominion, and ladies going to vie for the world title at Wednesday. And then, of course, the one and only Mercedes Monet, the winner of the Owen Hart
Champion of the world, champion. Now we're going to find out whether Will's smile is real or not.
Right now, great exchange. To the corner back in.
Nice speculative shot. Smart move on the Brawling Birds to isolate their opponent in the corner, keep Diamante trapped.
I always hated it when people give me those overhand shots.
Yeah, the Birds, I always love giving it overhand shot. Yeah,
But they'll never listen to them.
I'm probably big things. I don't think that's someone else's beat to do this.
And now for the AEW champion. Oh, here we go. And now, no, wow, is it a second? Put down Azuki, but the attack was fine. Everybody out there for someone, and then to go outside, leading the rock to Chicago. Athena with the lead, got it out, Hater's down. Nothing out. I thought there was options, shots on. Athena, right going on the Vegan City. Up on the right over here. And Trevor is going to throw, and it starts after. There's a fight over the top. Which team is going to win this Trials Championship? We'll find out when we return.
All right, I'm go get some yogurt.
You can mute it.
I will do that while I go get the yogurt.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
TV Hater makes a tag. Suzuki in. Using the body. Takes that back. Let's do our best to avoid it, but at the end of the day, eventually too much. Suzuki now. Sitting both members. Here comes the next big zone. With a strike. Billy Starks still in 40 years of her career, incredibly. One of the real great youngsters in the golf division. She won that championship, and now a roll up on Diamante. Against Diamante into the corner. And Billy Starks in. Still down on the floor. You may see it at the bottom of your screen was Athena. As she now rolls in, and Billy Starks says, welcome to the ring, young lady. Here we go. Stacking him up. Closing shot. Whoa! Diamante's left in the ring. Triple team maneuver. An assistant John Blue dropkick. Look at that go. The fans love that. Azuki's not done. Azuki's perched. Waiting on Billy Starks to rise up. Meanwhile, Diamante in the ring. Cross body. Pick up. Backbreaker.
Oh my God! Bro, freaking Windsor! Alex Windsor.
That's that experience in the theater. She knew something was going down. Need to be there for her teammate. Break up that cover.
We've seen it before, and now she's going to take down both members of the Brawling Merge with a front face leg trip combination. Diamante. Oh, little assisted slice spread that time. Cover 1, 2. Boy, barely getting out of that was Alex Winter. Yes, Alex Winter rolls.
Isn't forever without a doubt, but Azuki's taking the high ground. And I think she's made the touch. She's not the legal competitor, but at this point, it's for everybody's fair game.
Pick up. Hot scissor.
Today,
Off the foot. Dump the lariat. Backslide. Tumble through. Incredible maneuvers by both women here. And now the pick up.
At some point, Athena has to lose the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Athena has to lose the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship at some point. So you can't just like hold on to that title for like forever.
well, Suzuki is able to score a victory over the championship. Certainly, good night.
What about that clutch kick, Paul?
Oh, she's a Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Absolutely. And a release German suplex.
She's got a bit of athleticism, power, real awareness. That's why she's been able to dominate in the division for so long. It's just so apparent watching this match.
Suzuki is in and now out. Thanks to Diamante. And Alex Windsor in. Good standing switch. Nope. Reversal of a standing switch. And then he starts. Diamante collide. Watch out. Here comes to Birds. 1, 2.
Oh, poor Diamante. Don't worry. Already ate. all of it. So
Someone's got you in their sights. 2 goals, 1 pass.
your girl Diamante got pinned in that match. Hold on.
Look at the size of these absolute Amazonians. This is an article.
Well, the one good one always against tonight. Just look at the viciousness, the power. What about making a statement of dominance? Again, the time is really good. The opponents are a little tired. Had a heck of a trios match. Psychology-wise, it's a great time to come out and impose your will, send a message.
Exactly what they're doing. Their will has been imposed, but they've still got to make a statement. Watch this.
I just like the fact that neither one of these two really care what happens to their opponent.
You like that?
I appreciate it.
For the love of
I appreciate that. There's a certain dominance and style that I resonate with a little bit.
absolute disrespect for anybody else in the women's division.
This Wednesday, the Women's World Tag Team Champions in Divine Dominion teaming up with Mercedes Moné, Brawling Birds, with the team of Willow Nightingale. And right now we understand the trio's champions are standing by. There's what we said, Willow and the Brawling Birds against Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion. We do have one more to talk about before we go to the demand, and that is this one. International Championships on the line. Kyle Fletcher, Speedball Mike Bailey. International Championship, it's all part of Arena Mexico. Coming up Wednesday, and now the demand standing by.
I hear you. Hey man, Adam Page, Bandito, Brody King. Who in the blue hell do you guys think that you are, huh? Who in the hell do you think you are to demand anything from us? But seeing as you're going to stick your nose into our business, it seems that you have no other option but to accept your little challenge and put you boys down.
And you know what? Speaking of Brodito, I heard their boy Commander has big dreams of wrestling at Grand Slam Mexico. Well, after tonight, after our match, Commander, not only am I going to crush you, but I'm going to crush those dreams as well.
Well, it's time now for the Ice
Oh my
Bucket
God.
Challenge,
Okay.
and we talked about
You need to
it
see
in
this.
the
They're going to do an ice bucket challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the conglomeration will now complete the Ice Bucket Challenge. Alarm off.
That's cool. Front door.
Here to Zone the Ice, please welcome.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's Costco. What is happening right now? I guess he debuted. Sloan City,
Good to see you right now.
How about that, man?
let's do the ALS Ice Bucket on the show to support the St. Cloud Posse. What the heck?
You know them?
Yeah. That's cool that they're doing that though. Are you cringing at it?
I'm not.
You know what it's for, right?
Here we
Oh, grandma's in the hospital?
in 3,
That's not good.
2, 1.
That's so cool.
This is all, of course,
All for Rebel.
about ALS.
That's so cool.
Of course, who was diagnosed with ALS.
Hey, we have to send good wishes to grandmama.
Okay.
But hey, that's nice that they did that on TV for
for Rebel. That's cool. I still got so scared when they announced that. I was like, for Johnny? But then they went into detail that it was for Rebel. That's fine. But still. I don't want him to, Johnny. I want him to stay, Johnny. I want him to stay. I'm a bang bang boy, bang 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 bang. Well.
Hello.
This can be.
On the same day they debuted.
Yeah. They're making me. Yeah, they would save it.
Yeah, he's bald.
Thanks for watching AEW on TNT, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save you number one on motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.
They just cut a promo and that's it.
Yes.
What they say.
Pretty much said like we didn't think we were gonna be here, right?
As we mentioned before, if you win this tournament, you win the cup, you become
Hey.
Continental champion, you're going to keep the cup forever. The name of the owners on it.
Is it really a good sign that they debut Digits?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't know.
As I said, going to be alive for a day, alive for a lifetime. John Moxley is the epitome of a lion as the Continental champion. He's retained that title on more occasions than I care to remember. And despite having all the members of the Death Riders alongside him, never once have they interfered in one of his title defenses. Well, that's probably good. There's a drink with a telecast on Sunday was redemption. But I would think redemption would be in the mind of the Bang Bang Man right now because thanks to the coach of the Death Riders starts Sunday, the Bang Bang Man lost that dog. Well, the double team match to the dogs. How ironic it was Juice Robinson who let the dogs out, but it was Marina Shafir who gave David Finley the shillelagh, which proved the difference maker in the match. What do you think of Shafir on the outside? I don't know. The Bang Bang game above getting involved with her. We'll find out. Well, she will not back down from anyone, male or female.
Well, she's kind of tough and dangerous. She doesn't have to. Right. Very tough and dangerous.
The toughest women ever in professional wrestling. Guns up indeed. We'll see how things progresses. Young Wheeler Yuta. I call him Young Wheeler Yuta, but at some point he's not going to be young anymore. He's not going to be the junior member of the Death Riders. But for everything that he's done in his career, he will be ending the career of Bryan Danielson, and arguably he will forever be known for. And of course, who was it that made him do that? John Moxley. Yet somehow people still cheer John Moxley like he's a hero. What do you make of Moxley? I know you talked well about him in the past.
No, I like Moxley. I think he's a super intelligent, super talented wrestler. I enjoy him a lot. You know, but sometimes removing pieces from the board is part of the
Hello, mother.
It's a great opportunity.
I find it funny that the day that they come here is the day that they debut on in AEW. They came at like a perfect time.
Oh, yeah. Last week you said that John Moxley makes a lot of sense. We talked about hitting the trigger for the Ospreay. What happens? Ospreay said, I'm out to the good I'm surprised with Jack Dom in his teeth. Oh! It's back. Jack goes back to the ring.
Don't let go, Jack back. He needs to go to the gym.
He's the most We've got one of the most fellow athletes we have.
Garrett.
I think I was being sort of. See, I learned that word, guys.
Watching the action, look at this pickup here by Austin. He's got tremendous quads. Cut the leader down. He's the left. And now he's out of tackles to hell. And here comes Fox in. Fox looks at Tony. This is going to be a net. Well, that's what John Moxley was together with the Death Riders in this big tag match. But last time we saw Moxley defend the Continental Championship was a great one-on-one matchup against the amazing Commander. We're going to be seeing Commander here tonight against Jay Lethal. We'll talk more about that and talk about the Continental Cup and this matchup. Stay with us on Television.
Wait, have you watched Mean Girls?
Yeah, of course Mom watched Mean Girls. She's the one that made the ESPN reference like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Oh, you can put on Shang-Chi. That way I. Oh, you watched? Remember, you were supposed to have to watch the whole thing. I watched it, but I just rewatched it. What I kept it. Never mind. My favorite was how come now. For the mom.
Oh! Wow! Big Bang Gang with the win, baby.
Oh, they beat that.
By the way, how is it possible that Juice Robinson could grow his beard out that quickly when back at All in London, like, or All in Texas, like last July, he was like fully shaved?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, the dogs. Oh, Motor City Machine Guns!
Death Riders try to get him on one side. Saving, keeping the Death Riders at bay, helping out the Bang Bang Gang. Oh, for the rest, the Death Riders might fancy their chances.
She got a little bit of trouble. They're severely outnumbered.
John Moxley's calling off the Death Riders. He said, come on. Shafir wants to take him on their own. She didn't want to leave. Right.
Wow, Marie Shafir. I think this is a nice way. That's the definition of a head. She scores.
Smart move. Wait a minute. The machine guns. Unbeknownst to them, that's the Bang Bang Gang saved the Motor City Machine Guns. And wow.
That's one right to contrast. Bang Bang Gang and the Motor City Machine Guns. Pretty interesting.
You remember the name? Alex Shelley. Yes, Alex Shelley. Which one's Alex Shelley?
As the Death Riders exit, heading up, the Dogs.
I think this
Got a
is
handshake against we do.
Yeah.
The Motor City Machine Guns and the Tommaso Ciampa is standing by.
Ciampa.
Yeah.
4 days ago, I went to hell for people. And I survived. And now you can consider that your 90-second warning shot because everybody's on notice and you thought the cyber killer was dead. Think again. Now, all eyes are on rumbling in my eyes of that casino gauntlet. Now, I understand I'm driving next week, Greensville, Mexico.
Right down. Did he just mention the casino gauntlet?
Match became the #1 slot in the casino. Andrade, you and I, we have
Andrade Tommaso
very similar
for the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet in Grand Slam, Mexico.
Those roads come to an end. You can have one word on the ambush. I don't want it. I want the big belt.
Tommaso versus Andrade. Whoever wins that Grand Slam.
Grand Slam.
On Wednesday. Whoever wins is the #1 entrant.
Next week, Grand Slam Mexico, here we're going to have the match to determine the #1 spot for the Casino Gauntlet match. And all in, already Andrade Alino is finishing into the hit. And now, Tommaso Ciampa, what's going on?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's usually first from Long Island Studio.
This is the first time that a mixed ready to win.
You cost me the TBS title. So last night, I did the same. Looks like we're even. And I guess there's only one way to settle this.
Hey, look, who's that?
Grand Slam Mexico. I hope you're ready. The stepdaddy is back.
Yeah, in Grand Slam, Mexico.
In Grand Slam Mexico.
Aurora Tevez, the opponent of Chris Taylor, who's made a challenge to pursue it.
Jobber.
Slam Mexico coming up.
Aurora Tevez, whoever the hell that is.
What a matchup that's going to be against the CMLL Women's Champion.
She's doing it in Grand Slam, Mexico.
Remember, we talked a little bit about that. You saw the matchup that is now official by Tony Khan. We talked a little bit about the gauntlet match that's coming out at Redwood. And winning that, you get a world title shot. At first,
Yeah, Statlander's attitude's definitely changed. She's a lot more vicious and focused.
Their word
That
if
good?
she resigned with AEW.
Status is
I don't know.
one of the most powerful women in the world.
I know Willow resigned. That's I was kind of hoping Willow was going to.
You were the ones that told us that she resigned back in March. Yes.
No, her contract's coming up. And I don't know if she resigned or
Running uppercut.
You literally just told us in
Martin
March.
Tennis caught in the corner, now the knee.
Like multiple times.
Certain ways that Chris Statlander can.
And that you were sad that she didn't come to.
Saturday night, 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Damn, that didn't even last long.
Dominating performance by Statlander.
I don't think you like her because she
That should be interesting. Persephone versus Chris Statlander.
There should be a hard hitting match. Both have the same wrestling style.
Kyle Fletcher, Speedball Mike Bailey. Next week at Grand Slam Mexico, you two will be facing off for the international title. Now, Kyle, after Speedball's victory in that 6-man time last night, are you concerned about his momentum heading into your match?
Momentum? Who needs momentum when you're the greatest international champion of all time? I am the best wrestler in the world today, and I have nothing to prove to you. So what do you have to say about next week? You're the one with everything to prove in this. Please tell me. You're not the best, and I'm going to beat you because you're not even at your best, and you won't be at your best until you break free from that canvas. So in Mexico, I want you on your own. I want to beat you decisively.
Kyle Fletcher 6'3".
Dude, he's short enough that Kyle Fletcher didn't even have to strain to kick him in the face.
Wow. For that to break down.
Kyle Fletcher is
Yeah, I think he offended Kyle pretty
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Well, fans, we still have to come. As we mentioned, the commander at
Mm-hmm.
Wants him to see Cal. Let's on his own one-on-one.
he was 1-1 from Grant Sanders to go each night. The boot right to the face of Speedball Mike Bailey.
It's been reported that no one knows when Chris Statlander. I guess it's
People are starting to just speak that
Oh my God!
although her last message said that she just knows her values, which means that if WWE, offers her the right amount that she feels like she deserves, I'm sure she'll stay.
For the international title Wednesday night. At Grand Slam Mexico.
But you had the spinning heel kicks down it. How are we getting an insight into the future? Will Speedball Mike Bailey connect with that kick?
Or it might be one of those things where, like, Triple H is going to be like, I'm going to offer her what she wants, and then TKO comes back into the table.
Coming up tonight, Will Ospreay against Daniel Garcia. Up next, it is Jay Lethal, Commander 101, live on
That's the most random match possible. Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal does get a one-on-one match, though. Thank God.
How's my guy Commander doing? Is he looking still in tip-top shape?
Commander, in back-to-back weeks, has had championship matches. International championship match, Continental title match.
How he got those championships.
That still baffles me.
Yeah, AEW is really crappy about doing match builders.
Yeah, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Back.
I mean, they'll do a match well for their team.
Well, busting out Dynamite like we'll do it for they do it so they can have more.
You know what's funny is, if you think about it, with all their advanced technology, it's funny to see that they still need like flashlights, tricorders, or not tricorders, but like communicators. What's one thing I like about Next Generation is that they actually show the advanced technology they have. On that, and then also their universal translator that's translated so everyone's every creature speaks.
And of course, as we mentioned, the winner of the upcoming Continental Cup will win the the championship as well, and we will have our YouTube special tomorrow night. And Tony Khan and I will give you the feel.
Oh my God, this guy.
Coming
Freaking Jay Lethal, bro.
the big event in Wembley at all with on August 30th. Here we go. G3 champion, 3-match contender, world television champion. First one to reach and keep control, keep command around the head on that arm. What's the strategy here? That's the hard problem. Because the other part flies the middle part of the running ground. They do the air it's in front of us. Quick walking. Very big shot by it. Something close to do.
So apparently the U.S. colors from Amazon. They're the first ones to do it. Reporting over 5,000. I think it'll work out really well. They work out well. A lot of them people have a hard time. So apparently I'm figure that out for customers.
reported that he didn't work out. They didn't say.
This is is running here in Triple Competition to show members of the twists. Not only that, members of the dynamics, the third president, how to do it in Triple Competition. Yeah, this is very tough road for Commander, especially after having been last night against Boston. He did well between the half and right back out and did his introduction to the weekend over there. Guys, sending Grant, but the great better lethal. Almost got the whole, almost got Coming up next week, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at some of the great matches. This match goes on here. If it's going to be the AEW Trio Championship, Hangman to the point for the against the man. We get the winner to the match. Our commander, the championship of the line. Coming up next match, let's check out Steve Harvey. Never go in. I've already talked about this one. It's going to be the city. The man, the man, the millions, and it's winner,
Nice.
Oh, they just announced an 8-man tag. King Jacob and Young Bucks against the Death Riders.
Will collide and all in London for the World Tag Team Championship. We'll be together against the Death Riders coming up Wednesday night, 8/7 Central on TBS from Arena, Mexico. Chaps, I'm already salivating. Right now, Commander trying to mount an offense against Jay Lethal. I really think momentum is such a big part of this. Can he get out Jay Lethal? We'll talk about it.
Chad Commander BJ.
Oh my lord. Tommaso Ciampa, El Andrade, and Commander for the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet.
It's going to be one of the biggest wins of Commander's AEW career.
They have Nikki, so instead of using their indie.
Still, Daniel Garcia and Will Ospreay, these are my guys, man. But still, we've spent a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time in the basement. These guys, training together, doing that, and working things out. And to see them conflict together, with the gloves off, completely. Notice what's going to happen.
Right, was trending right through the little flag.
Let's be honest.
It doesn't matter, we do this every night.
Yeah, by the way, we're going to be back to our regular time Saturday night next week. Very well, we'll be talking more about that, but here comes Daniel Garcia, or Danny Garcia. And John, I really think that, and you have to realize this, and Will Ospreay's return to full health, you guys had a lot to do with that. You guys had trained with the
Well, she said that's the plan.
Still, yeah.
That's the horse Continental Champion John Moxley.
Great back day. Now we have that, we got a lot of trade secrets, a strong neck. Very important professional wrestling. Subtle secrets that we employ. And I think that's something we don't need any credit for it.
All right, we'll be back.
There's one thing we know about Will Ospreay. That's the case to be high, so Daniel's ready for that.
I've got to play devil's advocate here. You may have got Will Ospreay's name, and he came back from the surgery, but you were largely to blame for whatever damage that caused the surgery in the first place.
Yeah, it's a crazy hard That's one thing that we've been working on with Will. That's not a nice thing to say, but he's just kind of smart. That's one thing we've been working on with the players too.
I mean, that makes sense.
Taking his time here. He's being
Because instead of like money or whatever, so this what it is instead of so like yeah. Promoting or whatever it is. So it a lot of podcasts will get paid to that, but instead of them getting paid money, you would money first. You're getting that's cool. You that's it. Yeah, money yeah. So it's that's cool. So the one more. Well, he can't because he's too big to. Well, there's not. They're like a system.
Continental Champion match and Rebel starting tonight. They're going to get a party. Guided by Sealand. Jeff Brothers and Will Ospreay.
You RC.
Title matchup. Kenny Omega.
RC.
The explosiveness of Will Ospreay, where he just comes out of nowhere. Talk about sharpness when it comes to the Continental Cup. All those 16 names will go into a hat and be torn out. I tell you, I hadn't really thought about it beforehand, John, but let's be perfectly honest. I could face you in the first round. Hey, Tree, put it there, buddy. Put it there. Okay. This is going to be it. You know, from the other side of your face, John Boy. I've known you for a long time. He did. I didn't know that. But we got a big match.
I've seen the handshake, but here we go. Will Ospreay.
This is what I want from work. Kicks right to the face. Heavy leather.
Oh, he can chop as well.
Look over here, buddy.
Back body drop, though. With the Banderas on the outside. Will Ospreay on top. Here he's going to make a cover. 1, 2. Paul White Kip. You didn't go to see a lot of credit. Will Ospreay for just about everything now.
No doubt. Will Ospreay, an inspirational wrestler, and the fact that he's going to challenge Kenny Omega for the world title at Wembley was part of my inspiration, John, for throwing my name in the Continental Cup. So, you know, as a great man once said, better a lion for a day than a lamb for a lifetime.
Did you say there's something about saying your joke twice and say the same thing 3 times?
Every time's actually worth repeating.
And you said 31 days away now. From home in London. World Champion Kenny Omega.
Great value.
I remember growing up, my grandma used to buy that all the time. She would like to do it all the time.
Sounds like a chemical. Neapolitan. Like, yeah, a little bit. Like, Neapolitan sounds like the thing that made British people. Who came up with that? It's not even like vanilla or chocolate or strawberry. It's not perfect. I don't see Oh, I just oh, look at him. He's getting.
Osprey's going down, fans. Will Osprey's going down.
He wants it this one. Like the strawberry
Heading to Wembley.
Outstanding performance from Garcia.
Absolutely heading to the Continental Cup. Reminder, we'll have our YouTube special on Monday night. We'll make all the participants in the Continental Cup a broad smile on the face. Will Ospreay.
I'm like a little bit.
This is what we're talking about. These are like the most dangerous version of Will Ospreay I've ever seen. This guy has no friend. Yeah, totally.
You know,
He's a bad guy.
Nobody gonna come to us right now. Look at this. Members of the family. You see, Rocky Romero, Trent Loretta, RPG Vice getting involved. The question is, what single Will Ospreay is, not necessarily this coming week, but what single deal for Kenny Omega?
You're at the top. The closer you get to the top, the quicker this coming out.
On to Rogers.
This is what I've been trying to tell this guy.
Mark Davis, he's at the right side. The question is, can Will Ospreay? John Moxley is leading.
You ain't so tough. Without your friend Ronnie, there's no one coming to save you.
Gentlemen, the question is, can Will Ospreay survive 31 days before Kenny Omega is fading back? That's the swing! And missed the head of Mark Davis. Will Ospreay standing in the ring after this incredible
I can't believe they
matchup.
killed off Taskmaster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one was even like real.
If you
But yeah, it's kind of messed up. Especially with all the marketing, they were like, "Oh yeah, she's part of this guy." She died in like the first 10 minutes. It's like, yikes.
all you have to do is ask. You think we're all nothing without the Death Riders? Maybe I need to show everybody that there's no hesitation left. Next week,
Yeah, like
Grand Slam
this
Mexico.
Saturday still don't have very much
All of
strength
your
in
guys
it,
are
but
going for ringside.
it's,
The hell I will make this a Mexico City street fight.
which I think is partially why I sold it, because technically I'm supposed to wear this race for like 2 hours at a time, but I wore it like all.
A street fight. That's his time for getting the best of him. He just understands the energy. He's trying to get the best of him. What night is going to be worth heading to Wembley with so much great action. Then you see the trios match. Chris Jericho moves to go to Darby Allin against the Dawn of Dallas family. Given that's a one of more champion caliber opponents really together. And of course, we can confirm for anybody will be a street fight coming up on Wednesday at Arena Mexico with no outside interference between Will Ospreay and Mark Davis. What a night it's going to be. Will Ospreay, can he survive to the end of the world title at Wembley? Stay with us. We'll see you Wednesday night.